Hey, welcome to the 7 assignment. Today we will look at family disagreements. Well, we won't look the context of the disagreement, but we will look at the dynamic, at the role we take in the conflict. Not just our role, but also the role that our parents took in the conflict. We will do that with the help of transaction analysis. This is one of the therapeutic approaches. And in this direction, Karpman introduced us to drama triangle. So we have a triangle and three roles. Three roles that a person can take in the dysfunctional conflict. So the conflict itself is not a problem. What is important is how we fight. And if we overtake these roles, we are not fighting fairly, to say the least. Or we are not fighting in the constructive way, would be a better way to say. Let's shortly go through them. First role is rescuer. The rescuer has the strongest position in the triangle, but they measure their worth as a person according to how much care they gave to others. Usually, they overtake a role of a mediator in the family. They try to keep the peace and harmony in the family. At the same time, they feel they are above others in a sense. They know best, they know how to solve the conflict, they are feeding themselves off this conflict resolution. They are gaining something from it. As a rescuer, they enjoy this superior status of being the helper. The second role is the role of victim. The victim feels damaged and incapable. They believe that they will not make it without others. They feel overwhelmed to solve the problem or emotion. This leads to a sense of passivity and powerlessness. Learn helplessness. So basically, even if you have a means to do it alone, you feel so incapable, so insecure that you are unable to do it. Consequently, they are looking for somebody else to solve the problem for them. And the third last role is prosecutor. So usually this role often occurs with somebody who went through tremendous trauma. They overtook the role of attacker, of the one who is blaming and is invalidating the other person. For this assignment, I want you to do the triangle. In this triangle, you put yourself, your parent, and maybe the other parent. Depends. You can put both of the parents and yourself and see the dynamic, or you can put yourself and a sibling or somebody else. So you have three people in this triangle. What is important? It won't be always a triangle. Sometimes there will be just two people, yourself and your parent, but one of you is overtaking two roles. For example, first the parent can be prosecutor, start to attack you, and then when you respond, they can go into the victim role. Why are you treating me like that? I'm just asking. This can be two roles switching in one person's behavior. Again, do it for your mom and do it for your dad. If it's separated, maybe all three were in some kind of dynamic. And do you want to expand this exercise? Are you fighting like that right now? You can explore the dynamic between you and your partner, you and your kids, you and your friends, co-workers. Are you a rescuer at your workplace and victim at home? Figure it out. Be honest with yourself. And once you finish, go back to the family tree and write the roles that your extended family members might overtook in the conflict. Again, here we are talking about dysfunctional conflict and how to change this. I prepared a worksheet for you. You can go through this worksheet. It will give you a glimpse how to go from overtaking these roles in the conflict towards more constructive ways of solving the conflict. But of course, you will need to do some work to really change the role you are overtaking. And once one player stops overtaking this role, this drama triangle dissolves. That's it for today. Have a great day, and we see each other in the 8th assignment.